Greetings, my armored disasters and still-clad meme lords. Welcome to the very first episode of the Nightly Nonsense, the only medieval news channel where we talk about meta arms and laugh at our collective suffering. Now, today's video is stacked. The devs have given us a roadmap and it's got everything. Mounts, harder bosses, siege weapons, lore, yes, lore, and pigs. We'll get to that. Strap in. So, what are the devs hammering away at right now? Stability mostly. They're trying to make sure servers don't explode when campaigns end. Very noble work. And bosses are being reworked to actually hurt. So yeah, the era of casually slapping bosses around with a pan is over. From now on, prepare to get stomped into the mat. Good luck, chump. For the short-term agenda, finally placeable ammo boxes, because nothing says immersion like dropping a giant medieval loot crate in the middle of a battle. But hey, Arquebus players rejoice. No more dry powder mechanic. Mounts. Yes, cavalry is coming. And yes, pigs are apparently a legitimate option. Imagine this, a glorious medieval charge on bacon. Meanwhile, ponies are basically confirmed, because the dev is a self-proclaimed pony enjoyer. Horses will be there too, of course, and camels for the desert, which means at some point you'll be watching a squad of knights yeet into battle on camels like it's National Geographic War Edition. Every map will soon have artifacts. These aren't just shiny collectibles, they unlock artifact weapons. So basically Indiana Jones but medieval, just without the whip. Probably. New factions. Now here's the deal. The devs do care about lore, they always have. They're actually pulling new factions from the lore and slapping them into the right maps. Which is awesome, but also, how dare they pay attention to their own lore? That's cheating. They're supposed to ignore it like every other dev team in history. Ah yes, boss cutscenes. Remember the dark times? The boss spawns, dramatic music starts, and you are stuck watching a cutscene while enemy troops are still running up and stabbing you in the kidneys. Have your health gone before the fight even started. Beautiful game design. Then the dev said, okay, we'll fix it. And the fix was, freeze the troops during cutscenes. Except the walk animations kept going. So now you're watching a horde of enemies power walking in place like they're at medieval Zumba class. Much better, right? Siege weapons, gear, and enemies. Catapults and bombards are coming, along with new weapons, armor, accessories, banners, and tougher enemies. Translation, you're gonna look fabulous while getting flattened by a boulder. Ah, finally. Mute that shit. You can now silence loot noises while vibing to your own playlist. Honestly, peak quality of life. Like, imagine a random dude, like, no, seriously, imagine this, a random dude just start playing It's Raining Tacos and you are diving into the action. You and your homies are freaking screaming at the top of your lungs, about to puke your own lungs out. Just to hear fucking Raining Tacos, like, it's fucking crazy. Alright, now let's look into the far-off future, aka the dev's dream journal. Wave-based objectives, structured chaos, map reworks and new campaign maps, map glow-ups incoming, campaign extensions, basically extra homework, arcade modes, quick battles for people with commitment issues, and finally plague mode. Yep, plague doctors, plague towns, plague vibes, because nothing says fun Roblox game like being infected and coughing your way out through combat. Hello, Mr. White. Honestly, kinda hyped for this one. And that's it, my armored hooligans. Mounts, pigs, ponies, plague, artifact weapons, siege engines, and enemies power walking in place like they're at the world's saddest gym. This was the first episode of the Nightly Nonsense. If you had fun, subscribe and join the Order of Sarcastic Knights. Because together, we will face the devs' madness head on, one pig mount at a time. Until next time, keep your sword sharp, your armor shiny, and your sarcasm sharper. Farewell.